Hold up, because the rap world just got hit with some straight up chaos. New footage allegedly shows Yella Beezy in the immediate hours after MO3's tragic murder. And fam, what we're seeing in this clip has fans losing it. Social media is officially on fire, the streets are buzzing, and emotions ran so high you could feel it through the screen. From the moment this video leaked, people everywhere have been dissecting every move, every look, every word. And trust me, the reactions are unreal. The family is reportedly divided, associates are panicking, and this could completely flip the narrative surrounding that night. According to insiders, the footage reportedly captures Beezy in a way nobody expected. Torn, conflicted, and surrounded by people trying to process the shock and aftermath. One source said, "You can feel the tension. He's anxious, defensive, and almost like he's hiding something. There's a heaviness in the air you can't ignore." Fans are saying this clip might be the missing piece that explains what really went down, while others are calling it a bombshell that could expose secrets no one saw coming. Online, fans are obsessed. Hashtags like "Sue Yella Beezy after MO3", MO3 murder footage, and rap drama hit worldwide are trending everywhere. Reaction channels are blowing up with breakdowns, speculation, and theories, and every influencer with a mic is weighing in. And here's the kicker. Allegedly, the video doesn't just show Beezy reacting, it reportedly captures subtle exchanges, tense conversations, and moments loaded with hidden meaning. People are replaying it over and over, trying to read between the lines. And the drama is just escalating. This isn't just another rap news story, it's a full-on reality-level drama. Emotions are raw, loyalty is in question, and every fan, street, and influencer is watching to see what happens next. By the time you see this footage, you're going to understand why the streets, the internet, and the music world are all talking about Yella Beezy, and why this video might completely change everything we thought we knew about MO3's death. The streets were already buzzing with grief and confusion after MO3's shocking murder, but when that new footage allegedly showing Yella Beezy surfaced, the energy instantly shifted from mourning to full-blown chaos. Sources say that the clip, which has been circulating online, allegedly captures Beezy in the immediate aftermath of the tragedy, tension thick in the air. Emotions running wild, and his associates visibly struggling to make sense of what had just happened. It was like watching a volcano about to erupt, one insider said. You could feel the panic, the fear, and the raw heartbreak, all layered with a hint of something deeper, something fans weren't ready to see. According to insiders, the video opens with Beezy arriving at a location not long after the incident. In the footage, he's reportedly pacing, phone in hand, speaking in hushed but urgent tones with friends and associates. Fans online immediately noticed the intensity of his expressions, eyes darting, hands trembling, and a constant sense of urgency in every movement. One source close to the situation said, "He looked like a man torn between grief and survival." You could tell he was processing something internally while trying to control what was happening around him. It was raw, and emotions ran high in that moment. The alleged footage reportedly shows Beezy making multiple phone calls, some of which insiders claim were to close friends of MO3, while others were to associates trying to manage the chaos. The conversations allegedly reveal a mix of fear, frustration, and urgency, with Beezy supposedly trying to navigate a web of loyalty, responsibility, and public perception. Fans are shocked, one insider said. They've never seen him like this, human, vulnerable, and tense all at once. There's a heaviness that makes you feel the magnitude of what had just happened. While the video allegedly captures Beezy's immediate reactions, sources claim it also reveals moments of tension between him and others on site. Friends and associates reportedly confront him over decisions that were made before and after the shooting, raising questions about loyalty, responsibility, and whether Beezy had insider knowledge that he hadn't disclosed publicly. One insider claimed there were whispers, subtle exchanges, and visible frustration. People were looking at each other, questioning motives, and emotions ran high. It was almost like a family caught in a storm, trying to make sense of it all. Fans online were quick to react. Social media exploded with screenshots from the footage, slow motion breakdowns, and speculated transcripts of the phone calls. Reaction channels posted videos titled things like "Yella Beezy caught on tape after MO3 murder, what we're not being told," and "Shocking footage reveals Beezy's true feelings." Comment sections flooded instantly with debates, theories, and accusations, some sympathetic to Beezy, others critical and questioning. Memes, viral clips, and reaction compilations multiplied overnight, feeding the frenzy. Insiders also say that the footage reportedly shows Beezy interacting with members of MO3's inner circle, moments described as tense but strangely calculated. Some of these interactions allegedly hint at unspoken knowledge. Conversations where subtle nods, gestures, and sidelong glances suggest that Beezy may have been navigating more than just grief. Fans and influencers immediately dissected every frame, trying to interpret hidden meanings, and the story began spiraling into a full-blown viral spectacle. Meanwhile, according to sources, the family of MO3 reportedly had conflicting reactions to the footage. Some were allegedly upset with Beezy, feeling that certain actions or omissions in the footage were questionable, while others reportedly sympathized, recognizing the intense pressure and emotional trauma he was under. One insider said, "The family was left divided. Some were defensive, some were critical, and everyone was trying to figure out what the footage really meant. Emotions ran high, tempers flared, and loyalty was being questioned at every level." The clip also reportedly shows Beezy making cryptic statements that fans have been dissecting endlessly. In one moment, he allegedly says, "We gotta make sure no one gets burned tonight. Everyone needs to stay calm," a line that immediately ignited speculation online. Was he protecting himself, managing the aftermath, or was there something more sinister at play? Reaction channels exploded, dissecting the tone, context, and implications of every word. Fans argued, theorized, and debated, with each new interpretation fueling the story's virality. Insiders also revealed that the footage allegedly captured Beezy in an emotional confrontation with one of MO3's closest friends. According to sources, voices rose, tempers flared, and accusations were hurled, creating a charged atmosphere where emotions ran so high that even longtime associates reportedly feared a full-blown blow-up. Screenshots and snippets from this alleged confrontation quickly spread online, sparking further debates about loyalty, responsibility, and hidden truths. Memes depicting exaggerated reactions, captions, and dramatic reconstructions flooded social media platforms, keeping fans hooked. Another dramatic element reportedly visible in the footage is Beezy's body language, which insiders say suggests both internal conflict and strategic calculation. Sources claim that at certain moments, he appears hesitant, almost frozen, before shifting into moments of assertiveness when directing friends or associates. It's like he was torn between reacting emotionally and thinking strategically, one insider said. Fans are obsessed because you can literally see the struggle in his body language. The footage captures a level of tension and drama you rarely see outside a movie set. As the night allegedly progresses in the footage, sources claim Beezy is seen moving between different locations, checking on friends, and making calls that appear urgent and secretive. Each interaction reportedly carries weight, hinting at alliances, responsibilities, and potential fallout from the murder that fans had never considered. By the time the alleged video reaches its conclusion, insiders say Beezy looks exhausted, emotionally drained, and aware that the public narrative is shifting, while the true story remains buried in layers of tension, loyalty, and secrecy. Online reactions mirrored the chaos seen in the footage. Fans created timelines, animated breakdowns, and side-by-side analyses of every frame, while reaction channels uploaded clips with dramatic commentary and speculations about what Beezy knew, what he did, and what he might be hiding. The internet frenzy reached a fever pitch, with the story dominating Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube trending pages. Fans argued over loyalty, motives, and the possible consequences for both Beezy and MO3's legacy. The alleged footage of Yella Beezy had transformed from a single clip into a full-blown cultural event. Courtroom rumors, street talk, and social media frenzy had collided, creating a perfect storm of speculation, drama, and obsession. Emotions ran high across every circle: fans, family, associates, and influencers, and everyone was waiting to see what would happen next. Secrets, tension, and loyalty were now front and center, and one thing was clear: this footage could completely change the narrative of MO3's murder and Yella Beezy's role in the aftermath. As the alleged footage of Yella Beezy continued to circulate, the intensity of the drama reportedly escalated behind the scenes. Sources claimed that Beezy's interactions in the hours following MO3's death were far more complicated than anyone imagined. Friends and associates allegedly began confronting him about what he knew, what he did, and how he reacted, creating an atmosphere charged with tension and suspicion. According to insiders, the conversations were heated, emotional, and at times downright explosive. One source close to the situation reportedly described a moment where emotions ran so high that tempers flared among Beezy's inner circle. It was like watching a powder keg ready to blow, the insider said. People were arguing about loyalty, responsibility, and trust. Everyone had questions, and not everyone was happy with the answers. The family was left divided, and emotions ran high. Fans online were losing it when snippets of these conversations leaked. Reaction channels immediately picked up on the leaked audio, posting breakdowns with dramatic captions, "Beezy exposed in MO3 aftermath," and "What Yella really did that night revealed." Fans dissected the tone, pauses, and even word choices in ways that turned the footage into a viral spectacle. Sources claim that at one point, Beezy allegedly had a private confrontation with one of MO3's closest friends. According to insiders, the discussion was tense, with accusations flying back and forth. Voices were raised, words were thrown like daggers, and emotions ran sky high. One insider said, "It was a mix of grief, anger, and confusion. Fans are shocked that this even happened." People close to the situation didn't know whether to step in or just watch it unfold. The alleged exchange reportedly hinted at underlying issues, unspoken rivalries, loyalty questions, and hints that certain decisions made that night were more complicated than the public realized. Meanwhile, the footage also allegedly captures Beezy trying to navigate the chaos in a strategic way. Sources say he was making multiple phone calls, checking in with different groups, and coordinating actions to manage fallout from MO3's death. One insider revealed, there were moments when he looked completely overwhelmed, but then he shifted into problem-solving mode. You could see the internal battle, emotions versus strategy. Fans online went crazy analyzing every moment, trying to figure out if he was protecting himself or controlling the narrative. Hashtags like CheerBeezy drama and MO3 aftermath started trending as fans debated his every move. According to insiders, another shocking moment allegedly occurs in the footage when Beezy is confronted about rumors circulating on social media. Friends reportedly warned him that the internet was blowing up with speculation about his involvement, his reactions, and his choices. Sources claim that the tension escalated as Beezy allegedly defended himself while also trying to maintain composure. One insider said, "It was like watching someone juggle a million things at once. The weight of grief, public scrutiny, and loyalty to friends." Fans were glued to reaction videos because you could literally see him wrestling with it all. Family reactions reportedly intensified as well. Some of MO3's relatives allegedly viewed the footage and were visibly upset by what they saw, interpreting Beezy's behavior as either suspicious or insufficiently mournful. Others reportedly empathized with him, recognizing the emotional toll of witnessing such a tragedy and being under constant public scrutiny. The family was torn, an insider said. Some were defending Beezy, others were questioning everything. Emotions ran high, and the divisions were obvious, even to people outside the inner circle. Adding another layer of drama, sources claim that during the footage, Beezy allegedly made cryptic remarks that fans quickly turned into viral talking points. One line reportedly heard in the clip was, "Not everyone's gonna understand tonight. We gotta move smart." This immediately fueled endless speculation online. Reaction channels dissected the words, gestures, and even the pauses, creating hours of commentary and analysis. Fans theorized everything from coded warnings to veiled confessions, turning social media into a non-stop frenzy of debate. Insiders also alleged that Beezy's interactions in the footage revealed conflicts among his associates. Some reportedly accused him of withholding information, while others defended his actions as reasonable given the chaos. The tension, emotions, and apparent division created a dramatic dynamic that fans and reaction channels latched onto instantly. Screenshots of text conversations allegedly related to the footage circulated online, fueling even more speculation about motives, alliances, and hidden agendas. Memes portraying the confrontations and dramatic exchanges went viral within hours, with fans dissecting every detail. According to sources, the footage also allegedly captures Beezy at moments of private reflection, sitting alone, visibly emotional, occasionally on the phone, seemingly weighing the consequences of his decisions. One insider said, "Those moments humanized him in a way fans weren't expecting. He wasn't just a rapper, he was a person reacting to trauma, stress, and pressure." People online were obsessed with these shots, analyzing them like a movie scene. Reaction channels immediately uploaded slow-motion breakdowns, zooming in on facial expressions, hand gestures, and even body posture. turning the footage into an object of near-constant viral scrutiny. Meanwhile, sources claim that the footage reportedly also shows Beezy trying to manage outside attention, including law enforcement, street credibility, and public perception. Insiders allege that he was acutely aware that the footage could leak and that every interaction he had was being watched, judged, and speculated upon. Fans online debated endlessly whether he was carefully navigating a media storm or simply overwhelmed by grief and pressure. The story quickly became not just about MO3's murder, but also about Beezy's loyalty, responsibility, and reputation in the aftermath. The alleged footage had transformed from a single clip into a full-blown saga of drama, conflict, and viral frenzy. Fans were dissecting every word, gesture, and look. The streets were buzzing with theories. Family members were reportedly divided over their interpretations, and social media had turned the footage into a cultural moment. The story's complexity was growing with every leaked snippet, every reaction video, and every meme, proving that the Yella Beezy MO3 aftermath had become one of the most talked about, emotionally charged, and dissected moments in recent rap history. Of the alleged Yella Beezy footage saga hit the internet, the story had already exploded into a full-blown viral event. Insiders claim that the footage shows Beezy navigating an increasingly complicated web of grief, suspicion, and social pressure, with emotions running higher than ever. It was like watching a storm unfold in real time, one source said. Fans are shocked, the family was left divided, and even some of Beezy's closest friends didn't know what to think. You could literally feel the tension through the footage. Sources allege that one of the most dramatic moments captured in the footage is a confrontation between Beezy and an associate of MO3's inner circle. The exchange reportedly starts calm but quickly escalates into a heated argument with voices raised and accusations hurled. It got intense real fast. An insider said, "There were questions about what Beezy knew, what he said, and whether he acted fast enough. Some were even questioning his loyalty. Emotions ran high and people were visibly frustrated." Clips from this confrontation allegedly circulated online almost immediately, giving reaction channels endless material to analyze. Memes, slow motion breakdowns, and dramatic recreations flooded social media, making the argument go viral within hours. Meanwhile, insiders claim that Beezy's behavior in the footage reveals a complex mix of emotion and strategy. Some moments reportedly show him visibly shaken, pacing, and gripping his phone like it's the lifeline of the night. Other moments allegedly show him giving instructions, calming associates, and seemingly trying to prevent the situation from escalating further. "It's like you could see two sides of him," a source said. "The scared, emotional man dealing with loss, and the strategic thinker trying to control a chaotic situation. Fans online are obsessed with every frame, trying to decode what he's thinking." The footage also reportedly captures Beezy making several cryptic statements that fans immediately turned into viral talking points. One line allegedly heard in the video: "Some people don't understand what loyalty really means. Not tonight." The tone, timing, and delivery reportedly sparked endless speculation online. Some fans argued he was defending himself and his actions. Others suggested he might be hinting at secrets about the night of MO3's death. Reaction channels picked up on every word, producing videos with titles like "Beezy Spills Secrets" and "What He Really Meant That Night." Fans flooded comment sections with theories, analyzing body language, gestures, and even pauses in his speech. Insiders also suggest that the footage allegedly captures private exchanges between Beezy and other industry figures. Some of these interactions reportedly hint at conflicts over alliances, street credibility, and the fallout from MO3's murder. The tension was unreal, an insider said. People were whispering, arguing, and trying to make sense of what happened. Every move Beezy made seemed calculated, but at the same time, you could see the raw emotion underneath. These alleged behind-the-scenes exchanges became fodder for reaction videos, memes, and viral speculation, fueling an ever-growing frenzy online. Another dramatic element reportedly visible in the footage is Beezy's interaction with law enforcement. According to sources, he allegedly made several phone calls and in-person exchanges with authorities, carefully navigating what could be interpreted as suspicion, cooperation, or self-preservation. Fans online debated endlessly whether these moments showed Beezy acting responsibly or whether they suggested hidden knowledge or involvement in events leading up to MO3's death. The footage quickly became a case study in online dissection, with every gesture, glance, and statement analyzed to death. Family reactions reportedly intensified during this stage. Some of MO3's relatives allegedly expressed anger or disappointment over Beezy's behavior in the footage, interpreting certain actions as careless or insensitive. Others reportedly sympathized, recognizing the immense pressure and emotional turmoil he faced in the hours following the tragedy. According to insiders, this division created rifts within the family and among associates, adding another layer of drama to an already explosive situation. Emotions ran high, arguments happened behind closed doors, and the family was left divided, one source said. Fans online saw part of it and immediately went viral with opinions and theories. The alleged footage also reportedly captures Beezy trying to manage misinformation spreading on social media. According to sources, he can be seen reacting to rumors, discussing how to handle the narrative, and speaking privately with friends about what to say publicly. Fans quickly noticed subtle cues in the footage, gestures, eye contact, and body language that sparked endless speculation. Some argued that Beezy was controlling the narrative, others suggested he was overwhelmed and trying to protect himself while grieving. Hashtags like #Beezy after MO3 and MO3 footage truther exploded as fans debated, shared, and dissected the clip frame by frame. Insiders further claim that some of Beezy's close associates were seen expressing frustration and fear in the footage. Allegedly, a few argued that the public and the family might misinterpret Beezy's actions, while others reportedly accused him of hiding information or making questionable decisions. The tension was reportedly so thick that even long-term friends were concerned about how the situation could escalate. Screenshots of alleged text conversations spread online, fueling speculation and fan debate. Memes of these confrontations went viral almost immediately, with fans creating exaggerated dramatizations and humorous recreations of the alleged exchanges. Sources also allege that the footage captured moments of private reflection that humanized Beezy in ways fans hadn't seen before. At one point, allegedly, he is seen sitting alone, visibly emotional, staring at his phone, and occasionally speaking softly to himself or a close friend. Those moments were intense, one insider said. You could see him grappling with guilt, grief, and fear. Fans online were mesmerized. It wasn't just Beezy reacting to MO3's death. It was someone processing trauma while knowing the world is watching. Emotions ran high, and fans became emotionally invested in every moment. The alleged footage had cemented itself as one of the most dissected, analyzed, and talked about pieces of content in recent rap history. From confrontations and cryptic statements to private reflections and strategic navigation of chaos, every frame fueled fan obsession. Social media, reaction channels, memes, and debates kept the story alive and trending, creating a continuous frenzy. The stakes were higher than ever, and the narrative was rapidly evolving, leaving everyone watching for the next twist, leak, or revelation that could change everything again. Of the alleged Yella Beezy footage saga made its way online, the drama had reached a fever pitch. Fans, family members, and the streets were all reacting in real time, dissecting every movement, word, and glance captured in the video. According to insiders, Beezy's behavior in the footage reportedly became even more tense and revealing as the night progressed, showing layers of emotion and decision-making that had fans completely captivated. Sources claim that one of the most shocking moments allegedly captured Beezy in an intense discussion with MO3's closest friends. Voices were reportedly raised, accusations flew, and some insiders said it almost seemed like the confrontation could escalate into something physical. It was explosive, one insider said. Everyone was angry, everyone had questions, and the room was filled with tension. Fans online were literally losing it when snippets leaked. It looked like a storm was about to hit, and no one could predict how it would end. Reaction channels immediately capitalized, posting clips with titles like "Beezy Caught Intense Confrontation After MO3 Death" and "What Really Happened That Night." Fans flooded the comment sections, analyzing every word and gesture, creating hours of non-stop discussion. The alleged footage also reportedly captured Beezy making several private phone calls to industry insiders and street associates. According to sources, he was coordinating responses, checking in on friends, and making sure the situation didn't spiral further out of control. You could see him juggling so many things at once, an insider said. There was fear, anger, grief, and strategy all mixed together. Fans are shocked at how intense it was. People were debating whether he was protecting himself, managing chaos, or hiding something bigger. Hashtags like Yella Beezy footage, MO3 aftermath, and rap drama trended immediately, fueling even more viral attention. Insiders claim that one particularly dramatic sequence allegedly shows Beezy trying to mediate between two groups, friends of MO3 and some of his own associates, who were in disagreement over what should happen next. Tensions reportedly escalated as accusations about loyalty, responsibility, and hidden knowledge flew back and forth. It was emotional, a source said. Emotions ran high. People were arguing, and Beezy was trying to calm everyone down while also navigating his own grief. The family was divided, friends were questioning everything, and fans were obsessed online. Memes, reaction videos, and dramatic reconstructions spread across social media as everyone tried to interpret the footage. Another insider revealed that Beezy allegedly made cryptic remarks that night, which have since become viral talking points. He said things like, "Not everyone will understand what happened, and we gotta stay smart tonight," the source said. Fans online are dissecting the delivery, the context, and the hidden meanings in ways that have created a full-blown internet frenzy. Some say he's hinting at secrets. Some say it's just strategy, but emotions ran high and the speculation has been non-stop. Reaction channels uploaded slow-motion breakdowns, zooming in on hand gestures, facial expressions, and pauses, further fueling discussion. Sources claim that the footage allegedly also captures Beezy visibly struggling with his own emotional state. At certain points, he reportedly pauses, takes deep breaths, and sits quietly, moments that humanized him and showed fans that he was not just a public figure reacting to tragedy, but a person processing intense grief. Those moments were raw, an insider said. Fans online could feel the tension and heartbreak. It wasn't just about the drama, it was about someone experiencing trauma while under public scrutiny. Emotions ran high, and it made people emotionally invested in everything he did. The footage reportedly also shows Beezy managing interactions with law enforcement and street contacts. According to insiders, he was aware that eyes were on him, and he was careful about what he said and how he moved. Fans debated whether he was acting cautiously or hiding something, with hashtags like Beezy mystery and MO3 secrets trending across social media. Reaction channels and influencers dissected every clip, creating endless speculation about what the video truly revealed about Beezy's role in the aftermath of MO3's death. Family reactions reportedly intensified as the night went on. Some of MO3's relatives allegedly viewed the footage and expressed anger or concern over Beezy's behavior, while others reportedly defended him, citing the emotional toll and the chaotic circumstances. One insider said the family was torn, some were upset, others were sympathetic. Emotions ran high and tempers flared. Fans online immediately noticed the division and began debating the situation as if they were part of it. Screenshots of alleged private messages, comments, and voice notes circulated online, adding to the frenzy. Adding another layer of tension, insiders claim the footage allegedly captured Beezy in whispered conversations with friends about public perception and media narratives. According to sources, he was reportedly very aware of how quickly information was spreading and how speculation could affect both his reputation and MO3's legacy. It was like watching a chess game in real life, one source said. He was juggling grief, loyalty, and public perception all at once. Fans online couldn't stop analyzing every detail. The drama just kept escalating. Concludes, the alleged footage of Yella Beezy has transformed into a full-blown viral saga. The combination of emotional vulnerability, tense confrontations, cryptic remarks, and strategic maneuvers created a story that fans, family members, and the streets couldn't stop talking about. Social media exploded with theories, reaction videos, memes, and debates, keeping the footage trending and the drama alive. Every frame seemed to reveal another layer of emotion, strategy, or hidden meaning, making it impossible to turn away. By this point, the narrative surrounding Yella Beezy's actions after MO3's murder is no longer just speculation. It has become a cultural moment, with emotions running high across every corner of the rap world. Friends, family, and fans are all watching, debating, and analyzing every move, proving that this alleged footage has changed the way everyone perceives the events surrounding that tragic night. The stage is set, the drama is ongoing, and the next leak or revelation could shift the entire story yet again. So what does all this mean for Yella Beezy, MO3's legacy, and the fans who've been glued to every second of this unfolding drama? If the leaked footage is real, it paints a picture of a night filled with grief, tension, and decisions that nobody, not friends, not family, not the streets, could have anticipated. Emotions ran high, loyalties were questioned, and the family was reportedly left divided. While Beezy navigated a storm that could change how everyone remembers the aftermath of MO3's tragic death. Fans are shocked, influencers are dissecting every frame, and the streets are buzzing like never before. The drama isn't over. There are still so many questions. Did Beezy really know more than he let on? Were those cryptic statements hints of secrets yet to be revealed? How will the family respond as the footage spreads further? Every reaction video, every viral clip, and every social media debate keeps the story alive, and you, as a fan, are part of this explosive moment in real time. What happens next could change everything we think we know about that night, the people involved, and the hidden layers behind the tragedy. If you've been following this story, you already know this is the kind of drama that social media can't get enough of, so here's what you need to do. Smash that like button if you're shocked by the footage, subscribe to stay updated on every twist, leak, and insider reveal, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Beezy's actions were calculated, emotional, or something else entirely? We want to hear your theories, your breakdowns, and your reactions, because this story isn't slowing down anytime soon. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and let the discussion rage, because the next chapter of this saga could be even more explosive than what we've already seen.